Hello, everyone. Welcome to Heart Center Tarot. As always, my name is Marina, and I will be your guide for this portion of the journey. Welcome to all of you to Mondays with Marina. Yeah, you get to spend a little bit of time with me, and I get to spend a little bit of time with you. Yay! I hope you're having a good start to the week. So far, it's been good. I had a lovely weekend, and went went out for brunch with my son yesterday, and oh my gosh, I had the best French toast I think I've ever had in my life. Absolutely fabulous. So it's one place I'll certainly be going back to again. And yeah, hope you're keeping warm wherever you are. It's cold here in Calgary. There's snow on the ground. What can you do? Hey, it is what it is. It's December. It's wintertime. As a matter of fact, when we were driving to the restaurant yesterday, we have to pass over a river, and I looked down and I said, "Oh, look at all the Canada geese." I mean, there was a whole slew of them in the water and kind of on the shore. And I said, don't they realize they got to go south? And my son said, no, not even the geese want to go to the US. Yeah, there you go. Yes, even the geese are going to stay up here and say, no. Mm-mm. So very quickly, I'm going to say hello to Debbie Smith, Katharina, Susan Rotella, Jackie Jan, Innocent Potato, Secret Charla, Creative Chick Studios, Miss DJ, Anna Ginga, Dawn Turner. Hello, Dawn. I owe you an answer, Dawn. I did get your text. I just haven't had a chance to reply. Who else? Jean Kavanaugh. Hello. Kaya May. Karen. Topical Thievery. Hello. Uh, let's see who else. Annie's Gifts. Still scrolling up. Dr. Patrick Duncan is with us. Hello, Dr. Patrick. Viviani Heller is here. Hello, Viviani. And Dibs BK. Okay, I think that's everyone. I think I got everyone. Yeah, and Dawn, where did we go? We actually went to South Center Mall to the IHOP in there. Oh, and it was so much better. Yes, absolutely. I could tell you a story. Dawn and I went out on Saturday to a gem show, and it was at a new location. So they only had so many places in terms of where you can get lunch that were open. And so I picked one that I thought was relatively safe. Oh, no. No. Out of all the things that were on my plate, and I think probably in Dawn's plate as well, the rice and the vegetables were really good. There you go. Okay. And who else? Artist Liz. Hello, Liz. And Patricia Odell. Hello, Patricia. And keep scrolling. TW. Nice to see you. EI. Hello. Da, 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 da. I don't want to miss anyone because I really, I really enjoy spending time with you guys. Oh, hello, Acadian Proud. Hi, Eileen. Nice to see you here. Okay, so I will be doing some readings for you guys. And here's what I need you to do. If you'd like to get in for a chance to get a reading, I'm going to be using the Fickle Finger of Fate, as always. So I'm going to need you to type in #wands in the comment section. You only need to type it in once because it will only accept it once. And if you are a winner, I'm going to ask you then to please, quick as you can, to type in your question. I'm not going to be keeping track of anything beforehand or whatnot. It's just too much scrolling up and down. And when I spend time scrolling up and down, that means one less reading I can do. So there we go. That's the way I generally do things. So if you've been here with me before, you know how it goes. You know how it goes. Hello, Suzanne. Nice to see you here. So, yes, this gem show that we went to there was really quite a lot there. Like it just seemed to go on and on and on. Whatever it was that you were looking for, you found it there. And so one of the things that I got is this lovely ring. And I don't know if it's going to focus on it. Anyway, it's moldavite, I think amethyst, and not the moissanite. Yeah, moissanite. So yeah, I'll put it on. I can wear it. Why not? It's mine. So and yes, we only saw half of it, half of the show. But oh my gosh, whatever gemstone you were looking for, it was there in spades. If you were looking for wands, for crystals, it was there. It was just wow. It was something else. And hello, Carl. Nice to see you. Thank you for coming. And thank you very much, Susan. That is very kind of you. Suzanne is just such a faithful supporter of the channel, and I can't tell you how grateful and appreciative I am. So thank you very much, Suzanne. Okay, French toast and pancakes with Canadian maple syrup. Yes, ma'am. And whenever we go out, whether it's brunch, dinner, whatnot, we always make sure that we order enough so that there are leftovers, because we need to come home with leftovers for the dog. She waits by the door, and that's the first thing she wants to see is, oh, you're home? Great. Do you have a takeaway box in your hand? Okay. So yeah, it was absolutely fabulous. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, definitely be going back to the IHOP up here. Yay! Okay, and hello, Old Silver. Nice to see you. So shall we get started? All right, let me put this on stage, and we're going to get to see. Oh, wait, I need something to write on. Yeah. I always think I'm prepared. I never am. But you know what? Hope runs eternal. There we go. Okay. So I'll be doing them in groups of 3. So don't forget, if you are a winner, put your question in right away. Do it in all caps so it catches my attention. And we'll get started. So we've got 22 entries so far. Yay! All right, let's go. Yay! And I'm going to need to hire someone to do the background music. Yeah, because you don't want to listen to me. Okay, Suzanne, you're up. Make sure you type in your question. And after Suzanne, we have Jackie Jan. Excellent. And after Jackie, we have So many fabulous people. Patrick Duncan, Dr. Patrick. All righty. So, Suzanne, Jackie Jan, Patrick Duncan, please post your questions in right away. I'm going to scroll up and see. Suzanne. Gotcha. Okay. TW, if you okay. Okay, Patrick, got you. And Suzanne. Okay. I got Pat. I got Suzette. I got Patrick. Okay, Jackie Jan. Jackie Jan, get in there real quick, or I will. I'll go to someone else. Just going to scroll up to make sure that I didn't miss. Yeah. Okay, Jackie Jan, I see that you put up the winners. Put your question in. Okay, gotcha. All right. Let me have a sip of my coffee. There we go. And we'll start with Suzanne, who says, what do I need to know about my galactic guides? Okay, what does Suzanne need to know? What does Suzanne need to know about the galactic guides? I get be brave and deal with it. I think that they're trying their very best to communicate with you, and you just keep sloughing them off. You keep thinking that, oh no, it's your imagination. It's not your imagination. It's not your imagination. They are trying to communicate with you. I also get boredom and activity. I think that they're in this case, I think that they're asking you to slow down, to just be a little less active, do a little more meditating, and listen to what it is that they're saying. I'm also going to go to another deck. Let me see, Starseed. Let's go to the Soul's Journey and see if there's something else in here. Yeah. What else? What else is there? Okay. Honesty. And the message here is, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. So yes, absolutely. I think this is just kind of confirmation that they are trying to whisper to you. They are trying to communicate with you. Just when it happens, when you think it's your imagination, stop and say thank you. Thank you. I'm ready for more. I'm ready for more information if you have it. So there you go. I hope, Suzanne, that resonates with you. But yeah, you're doing fine. You're doing good. Okay. And then we have Jackie, and Jackie says, financial opportunities for my new business I'm working on. Okay. How are finances for this? I think you're going to need to be patient, Jackie. I think it is going to happen, just not as quickly as you would like it to. Okay, so yeah, big news. I think that it, as I said, I think it is going to be successful. Um, okay, strength is needed. So, yeah, it's the idea that you have is a very good idea, and it is going to prosper. Like I said, it's just going to take a little longer than you imagined, than you thought. And this could be maybe somebody along the way, maybe a supplier or someone that you rely on is going to be a little late in terms of getting things done. Those are just the things that happen in business. We have to prepare for them. We have to know that it everything happens in divine time. Everything happens as according to how it should, and when it's going to be most beneficial for you. I also get boundaries challenged. Okay, so if you need to set out clear expectations of the people that you are going to be working with, and particularly remember that in okay, I'm being told to say that business and friends don't mix. um, it's true, sometimes they don't. However, if you have a friend who is involved in the business with you, make sure that both of you know exactly what's expected of the other and how you're going to keep track of what the other person is doing. Um, you also need to think and do up an exit plan. And that in any business, you need an exit plan while things are going well. Because if you wait until they fall apart and then try to decide, it never works out. So, yeah, things are going to go great. Just be patient. Just be patient. There you go. I hope that is helpful to you. Okay. And Dr. Patrick would like to know what the new year has in store for him. Well, alrighty then. For that, let's go to tarot. You're welcome, Jackie. You're welcome. I'm glad it resonates. Okay. And how are things for Dr. Patrick in the new year? Oh, I'm thinking you're 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 currently working on something, or there's something that an idea that is floating around in your head. You just haven't quite formulated all of it yet, but I think you need to spend a little bit of time with it. Okay. I get that the Five of Cups. It's been a little bit of a struggle to get to where you are, and you're feeling a little kind of battered and abused, if you will. This too shall pass. right? There's what is coming for you, I think, is going to be really good. I get the Eight of Wands, so things coming in and changing fairly quickly. And the Knight of Wands. I think this has to do with the idea that you're formulating. So if you're able um, to think about it um, a little more in depth, I think you'll find that there's a financial opportunity there that you just haven't quite discovered. And then I get the Lovers. So there's it could be, if this involves someone else, then you can certainly bring them on board and say, listen, I have an idea, and this is what I think is, could work for us, whether it's business, whether it's a relationship. Absolutely go ahead and, talk it over with them. But I think that things are looking promising. So there you go. I hope that helps. Okie dokie. And let's pick 3 more. And remember, if you're a winner, put your question in right away. Okay, and put it in all caps. That way it gets my attention. And we have ta-dam. And our next set is going to be Acadian Proud. Type it in, Eileen. And then we have Cheryl Manalo. Cheryl, type your question in real quick. And then we have Jean Kavanaugh. Okay, so you guys, Jean, gotcha. Acadian Proud, gotcha. Cheryl, gotcha. Man, you guys are quick. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Cheryl. Okay. So, Acadian Proud, there you are. Okay. I'm wondering if there is anything I can do to help my son. Let's take a look. Anything I can do to help my son? Okay. Strength is needed. I'm drawn by the picture because that child does look a little worried, a little concerned. Sometimes it's hard for us to watch as our children have to learn certain life lessons. And they don't always realize that when they're going through something, we go through with them every minute of every day. So let's see how this is going to be. All right, things turn out not as expected. And hurt feelings. Whoops. Why is there hurt feelings? Okay. Ultimately, success and celebrate. So, I think that is there anything that you can do right now? Not necessarily. I think that um, you that you may need to let him learn the lesson that is coming to him in a way that is going to resonate with him. Know that it will be successful. Things will work out. His feelings might be a little hurt if you don't step up to save him at the moment, but it's not going to last forever, because I think that um, he's going to be able to see that by saying no, you actually helped. So um, I I hope that resonates with you. But yeah, it's not. I'm getting the feeling that he's telling you what's going on. He's just not telling you everything that's going on. And what he's leaving out for a reason. So, maybe, yeah, sometimes we just have to let them learn those things on their own. And you're welcome. Okay. And then we have Cheryl, who says, I have rescued 2 cute fur babies in the last 2 years. Do you see me adopting another fur baby anytime soon? Okay. Ew. Is Cheryl, they're going to find you. They know where you live. Word's out. So, yeah. Okay. Will Cheryl. I get beautify, glow up. I also get changing directions. Oh, and abundance and prosperity. Okay. Um, I think if you're looking for another pet, I think one is ready to come to you. Could be in a roundabout way, so that it's not necessarily, um, that you go looking for a rescue, but this could be a, a friend who adopts a pet and finds that one of their children is allergic to it. So they love the pet, but they have to rehome it, or it, they get a pet and all of a sudden their job transfers them and they're not able to take the pet with them. It's that kind of thing that it's um, you'll hear of a pet in need, and I think you're going to come in for the rescue. Um, and I think it's going to work out really well, because I think this is probably the pet that you've been waiting for. Adventure and travel. Okay, so yeah, I think that this feels like a dog. Okay, this feels like a dog that is going to come in, and you're just going to have a fabulous, fabulous time with him or her. Um, but yeah, I think that there is, yeah, there is one on the way. I hope that's helpful. Okay, and then we have Jean Kavanaugh, who says, "What messages might my guides have for me for this coming week?" Okay, what do they have? Well, they want you to stop eating pizza late at night because it gives you heartburn. Okay, there you go. Um, okay. Ah, perfect. Thank you, Cheryl. Hello, Philip. Okay. What do we have for Jean? Jean, what do they want you to know? Okay. Treat yourself. Treat yourself. We often take care of others and we go out of our way to take care of everyone that's around us. And we forget that we're an other too. Okay. So they're saying treat yourself. Don't um, you consider yourself, excuse me, as someone that is important. Put yourself on the list of people that you need to take care of. And yeah, if you see something that you like, something that you want, go for it. Patience and delays. Things are going to work out um, in divine time. They're going to work out um, when it is for the most beneficial outcome to everyone. So if something is coming in and it's requiring you to be patient, the guides are saying just go with the flow. Be patient. Okay, it's going to come, and it's going to come exactly when it needs to come. It burdens and responsibilities, and I think that this goes along with the treat yourself. That you can't be a savior for everyone. You can't. Um, Sometimes saying no is is a blessing. Let's put it that way. So I think that what the guides are saying is, don't put so much weight on your own shoulders. Um, Take time for yourself. Do things that bring you pleasure, that make you feel good, and um, just be patient. You don't have to say yes to, oh yeah, of course I'll do the desserts for your wedding over Christmas. No, I'll I'll grab you 6 cupcakes. How's that? Okay. And yeah, lack of motivation. If you're feeling that lack of motivation to do things, it's because the responsibilities that you have taken on are just a little too much for you at the moment. And that is Spirit's way of saying, slow down, slow down, take care of you. Okay. So I hope that resonated with you, Jean. And Philip says, no questions from me. He just wants to hear my interpretation. Oh, thank you. Um, Comfort even getting to the week. I appreciate you. I did have pizza today for the first time. Yeah, sometimes I need to put a filter on my mouth. No heartburn. No heartburn. If you had it today during the day, you're okay. All right. Fabulous. Let's do 3 more. Don't you love this? I do. Okay. And then, and if you're a winner, please post your question in right away as soon as you can. Silver Woods. And all right, after Silver Woods, we have. Da, 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 da. I should start singing Christmas carols. Amanda Ginga. Amanda, please put your question in as soon as you can. Thank you. And after Amanda, look at all the lovely souls that are here with us. You guys are fabulous. And IEJE7. All right. You guys post your questions. There we go. Amanda got you. All right. Silver Woods got you. We got Silver Woods. We got Amanda. IE, speak up quick. Okay. IE, going once, going twice. I haven't seen them post anything. Okay, so we'll pick someone else. Excellent. And the last one in this one, Dawn Turner. Hey, Dawn. Post your question in, Dawn. Lickety split. Okay, clearly I missed something. Fudge is fundamental. Chocolate. The answer to everything is chocolate. If you're happy, get some chocolate. If you're sad, have some chocolate. If you're heartbroken, grab a chocolate cake. Okay. Dawn, you get in there. Yeah. You got a stomachache? Chocolate. You need to ground? Chocolate. Yeah, yes, Aileen. Eileen, yeah, dark chocolate makes everything better. Absolutely. No question about that. Okay. Oh, Nathaniel, yeah, chocolate or dogs? Yeah. Okay. Dogs are there too. Dogs are there too. Okay. Dawn. Okay, so we'll go Silver Woods says, my late husband's estranged daughter. Am I done having to deal with her? Oh, okay. Tarot. They want me to use tarot. Your late husband's estranged daughter. Are you done? Oh, she's a piece of work. She's a piece of work. She really. I'm trying to to choose my words, but what I'm hearing is, man, she thinks the sun shines out of her ass. Okay. Are you done? Are you done dealing with her? Three of Pentacles. I think this is a plan, something that is coming together. That you're on 10 miles of bad road. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Working on something coming together. The High Priestess. You know how to handle her. You know what to do. You know um, what her secrets and things are. It doesn't mean you should use them against her, but don't let her try to manipulate the situation. And yeah, she's definitely going to try to do that. The Nine of Cups, the Happy Merchant. I think that yeah, once you let her know that you don't really have to deal with her anymore. That you're not putting up with drama. You're not putting up um, with some of her shenanigans. And I know it's going to sound cruel, but remind her that she was estranged from her father, and there was a reason for that. So, unless she changes her attitude, there really is not a whole lot more that you can do for her or with her. And you don't have to be angry. You could just say, we're done. We're done. This relationship is it's reached its conclusion. So I send you away with light and love. I wish you nothing but the best, but I'm not going to be part of this drama. I'm not playing um, this particular game anymore. Wow. Okay. Silverwoods, I hope that's helpful, but it sounds like if you put your foot down and say, enough is enough, she's going to slink her away. So I hope that is helpful. Okay. And Amanda says, should I invest and start my spiritual YouTube channel? Okay. You're more than welcome, Silverwoods. All right. Amanda, if you're being called to do something spiritual, to do something on YouTube, my answer to you would be yes. Yes, absolutely. There's a reason why you're being steered in that direction. So if that's where things are pointing you, then that's what you need to do, and do it with an open heart. Do it because you can. Do it because it's going to make you happy. Whatever the outcome of it is going to be it's going to be worthwhile. Okay, so let's see what the cards have to say. Reward for effort. So yes, if you start that, you will be rewarded for it. There will be success that will come in with it. It may not come in again as quickly as you would like it to, but it is going to come in. You are going to resonate with people who want to hear what it is that you have to say. Relief and answers. I think that's probably what you would be able to provide to people through your channel, through your spiritual work. And then challenges ahead. Okay. Anytime that we have challenges in terms of moving forward, doing things that we want to do, it's generally fear that keeps us back from doing it. Okay. What if I start this, and what if nobody tunes in? What if nobody tunes in? At least at the end of the day, you can look back and say, well, I did that. I tried it. That particular one didn't work out. But maybe you'll pick up things along the way to help you fine tune it. So, look at the challenges ahead. Look at the things that that might be, kind of little stones that you have to walk around. Look at them as opportunities to learn things. So, yes, absolutely. Give it a try. Go for it. I think it will be successful, and you will certainly get the reward for the effort. You got to put in the effort to get the reward. Yeah. Says, I've always been spiritual and found so many wonderful readers on here after the election. It has helped me, and I want to help others. Making others happy is important to me. Thank you. You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome. And making others happy is, you're sharing your journey, your gifts. And yeah, it will make others happy as long as it makes you happy. When you do it from a glad heart, from an open heart, it always works out. There you go. And then we have Dawn, who says, am I handling the upcoming WCB appeals correctly? Is Dawn handling the appeals correctly? Well, you're handling the information that you have, and you can't second guess what it is that someone else is going to do. Um, where you stand and what it is that you're bringing to the table. So, how does that work? Overworked and unappreciated. Um, yes, it's been a long haul. It's like, ugh, here we go again, another piece of paper, another Form 27 BV8. Yeah. Um, ooh, big news. Big news. So that where this could be the end, where you're looking at okay, happiness, high vibe. So I think that yeah, you're doing what you need to do. You're keep the positive vibes positive, and it feels like it's coming to an end. It's finally coming to an end. There you go. Oh, that is wonderful, Dawn. I'm glad. I'm glad. Excellent. Okay. And you know what? I think, depending on how quick you guys are with your responses, I think I can do 3 more. So let's do this. Let's do this. And then who do we have? Da, 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 da. We have, Tapioca. All right, Karen, put your question in. And then we have Debbie Smith. Debbie, put your question in real quick. And then last but not least is, come on, who's it going to be? Are you spiritual? Alrighty. So there we go. There we go. I think, Debbie Smith? I got you. Karen, I got you. Are you spiritual? Put your question in real quick. Yay. Is the one I seek seeking me? Okay. Let me move some things out of the way. And let me remove that. And Karen says, how will my job hunt look in the next 6 months? Okay. How will the job hunt look? You're going to hear about a position that actually someone is going to you're not going to have to really apply for it. Someone is going to reach out to you and say, by the way, did you know blah blah blah, and they'll pass along the information. um, so I think that there's definitely a position that is coming to you. uh, Happiness, high vibe. So yeah, and look, she looks very surprised. What? Me? Yes, I think someone is going to reach out to you. And brain fog, confusion. Um, there's going to be all kinds of talk, different things that are going to come at you. And oh, nice, perfect. So yeah, the confusion is going to come in. I think that there might be some changes in your current position that might make you kind of want to rethink your position. Um, but I also get thoughts and strategies. So I think that this, remember, past behavior is generally a very good indication of future behavior. So if this, I think that you're going to hear about a position. Your current employer is going to say, oh, did we forget to mention we're going to be doing this and this and this? Unless it's in writing, unless it's something that is going to really add value to your life, um, yeah, don't make a decision to stay based on a promise of something potentially coming in, right? So yeah, uh, exactly, exactly. Yeah, you want change. You're done. You have exhausted um, what you have to learn in that position. So it's time to move on. Perfect. Perfect. I hope that was helpful. Okay. And then we have Debbie, who says, will I get my refund that I am due before January 6th? It has been since July? Oh my goodness. Okay, let's go to tarot for that. Well, okay. Uh, Thank you. You are spiritual. That is very kind of you and very appreciative. Yes. You're more than welcome. Okay. And Debbie, I no, they're putting you off. They're putting you off, hoping that they're going to be able to come up with something that you're going to agree to rather than a refund. They're going to offer you a credit. They're going to offer you additional service. They're going to try to offer all kinds of things. Think, I think that two of wands. You're going to need to make a decision, and it might require you to, if you're anywhere near the head office or whatnot. I think it's going to require some personal effort on your part to go in and say, okay, enough is enough. Okay. And then yeah, the King of Swords. It may be worthwhile if you can to maybe spend half an hour, 40 minutes with delay. Yeah. The you might consider spending a few dollars and talk to a lawyer and see what other options there might be, because there's always something um, that that you can do when you think that you can't. No, they have promised it to you, and if it's been since July, no, if they were going to issue a refund, they would have done it already. They're yeah, you might. Does this have something to do with a utility like power or um, yeah, I think you're probably going to have to get someone else involved, and have that someone else make a phone call on your behalf to say, yeah, okay, January 6th, no, that doesn't work. This Friday at noon, yeah, and you can either hand deliver it, you can send it out courier, whatever, but the deadline is blah blah, and that's it. Action after that, depending on the amount, could be small claims court, blah blah blah. So there you go. Yeah, yeah, but I think you'll probably end up getting it. It's just going to be, you have to fight for it, and yeah, they're stringing you along, girlfriend. So tell them to, as we say up here, fish or cut bait. Okay, I hope I hope that is helpful to you. Okay, and then uh, whoops, are you spiritual? Says, is the one I seek seeking me? The one I seek seeking me. It, it's from an ambulance company that my neighbor accidentally paid. I paid him back, so they were me. Wow. Yeah. They've been paid. They don't care. Doesn't matter to them. Okay. Now, are you spiritual? Is the one I seek seeking me? Hmm. Okay. Well, I start off with justice. The equal. There has to be something. Um, there has to be equality, and one of you is not quite there yet. The That Ten of Pentacles, I think ultimately, um, yes, this is this is going to work. I also get the Four of Cups, which is okay. Someone giving you an offer that doesn't really feel good to you. Okay, if you're thinking of this person in terms of a timeline, um, you're not going to like what it is that they have to offer. They're not quite ready to have the kind of relationship that you want. So at this particular point in time, is the one that you seeking you? No. Um, you can raise your vibration so that it is resonating as high as it possibly can. And then you're going to attract the kind of people that resonate on the same level that you do. Um, at the moment, and I think you already have an idea. It's almost like you've picked someone out and you're just waiting for them to notice you. Um, it's you keep working on yourself. I get the Eight of Pentacles, right? Um, perfecting perfecting yourself, perfecting your spiritual journey, doing what it is that makes you happy. And when you do that, and when you can realize that, the um, if this person shows up, bonus. If they don't, that's fine, because you're doing just fine on your own. I think you'll be really much happier. So for the time being, no. But anything could change on a moment's notice, right? That's what happens with free will. Okay. I hope that is helpful to you. And Barb Pet, thank you very much for that generous donation. I really appreciate it very much. Okay. Wow. So, you nail, yeah. But he's cute. They always are. They always are. Yeah. And that's why we give them a little extra leeway, right? And they know it. There. All right. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your afternoon with me. I really appreciate it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I really would like to hit 25,000 by the end of December. And you know what? I think it's doable. It's absolutely doable. So make sure that you subscribe. Tell your friends to come over and subscribe. All right, everyone. Love to all. And I will see you guys later. And have fun over on watching Sherry and Mel draining the swamp. All right. Take care, all. See you later. Bye for now.